candidate in the nation, he changed the dialogue in politics. His ideas about cutting spending, balancing the federal budget, the role of government in our life, and auditing the Fed.
Woo! Yeah! And the Fed! And the Fed!
Media crazy. They assailed him as being abstract, crazy, too kooky for Kentucky, if you can believe it. But Rand responded with a message. He said, I have a message from the Tea Party. We are here to take our country back. And ladies and gentlemen, when he introduced his budget to cut $500 billion out of current spending, he made me smile. And I thought to myself, thank God for Rand Paul. Thank God he's doing what he said he would do. And I don't think we've seen anything yet, folks. There's a lot more to come. It is my absolute pleasure to introduce Senator Dr. Rand Paul.
Rand Paul! Rand Paul! Rand Paul! Rand Paul! Enough Fed! Enough Fed! Enough Fed! Enough Fed! Enough Fed! Enough Fed!
I'm not sure if I heard it. Is there anybody here from the Tea Party? Are we going to let Washington co-opt the Tea Party? Will you fight for and help me defend the Constitution? At the turn of the last century, the chaplain for the U.S. Senate was Edwin Hale. And they asked him, do you pray for the Senate? And he said, well, I look at the senators and I pray for the people. When I was elected to the Senate, a fellow senator called me to congratulate me, and he said, the first 6 months, you'll pinch yourself and say, how did I get here? The next 6 months, you'll pinch yourself and say, how the hell did the rest of these guys get here? I brought with me today 2 examples, gross examples of government ineptitude. There's probably thousands of others, but I brought these 2 that I learned about recently from Senator Collins. It's not that government is inherently stupid, although that's a debatable question. But I have 2 examples that may make you wonder whether this is an inherent trait of government. The Energy Department has an Energy Star program. You've seen the stickers for energy efficiency? Well, Senator Collins got wind of this and she said, you know what? I think maybe they'll approve anything. So she had the Investigator General send some things over. This is an air freshener. I'm not kidding. I'm not making this up. This is the actual air freshener that was sent over to the Energy Department and it got a sticker. Okay? We also have, this is a near facsimile. This is actually the smaller version. It's much larger than this. A gasoline-powered alarm clock. Same electricity.
My friend over there has a very blue.
In my campaign, I stopped by a book publisher in Shepherdsville, Kentucky. It's near Louisville. This book publisher had published Barry Goldwater's Conscience of a Conservative, the first edition. I've always liked the passage from the first chapter where he says, I have little interest in streamlining government or making it more efficient because I mean to reduce its size. I do not propose to promote welfare, but rather to extend freedom. My aim is not to repeal bills, not to pass bills, but to repeal them. My aim is not to inaugurate new programs, but to cancel out old ones that do violence to the Constitution. I will not ask or try to discover whether legislation is needed before I have discovered whether it is constitutional. And if I am told that I have neglected my constituents' interest I will tell them that I was informed that the main interest of my constituents was liberty. And in that cause, I'm doing the best that I can.
Yeah.